posting. Well, I really don't post that much anyway to begin with, but I really haven't been posting in a while because, as you can see, well, I don't know if I ever showed the inside of my house. I recently moved a couple states away. Jesus, dark in here. Yeah, so I moved down to Virginia, so I had to get all that stuff situated with my move, and now I'm here. I'm Fort Lee, Virginia, with another job, moving up in rank. I got a high position in job, so that's why I'm here now. But I did do something special yesterday, or not yesterday, but a couple days ago. Well, when we first got here, everything was good to go. Got everything unloaded. You can see my garage is it's still a mess right now. I'm still trying to get everything situated, but I mean, got my little gym set up, but I mean, we still got crap everywhere. Still a mess. But anyway, so when we first got here, had our vehicles, everything set up. We got a 2-car garage, got a drive space is meant for 2 cars, but it's not really big enough for 2 cars. So anyway, so we took our cars out the driveway and I parked, well, my wife, she had my Genesis parked in the garage. And what happened when kids get anxious, rambunctious, they want to get on their bikes because it's the first time to get it. My son, handlebar, just grinded the passenger side of my wife's vehicle, like horrible. It was ugly. So, you know, I had to take it to get fixed. And plus, I wanted to get it painted anyway on the left side because the driver's side or the passenger side front door had a little bit of rust from years ago. Just a small little surface rust spot. So I wanted to get that taken care of. I just didn't want to do it this soon. So I found a local body shop who was able to take care of it for me. I ended up getting the passenger side, the front door, the rear door painted because, you know, when they paint the front door, they have to blend into the rear door. So I got those 2 painted. I wanted him to paint the trunk because the trunk looked like when we was in New Hampshire, I think something, an animal or something, maybe a bird was on the back of the trunk and it kind of looks like it was scratched up. Or maybe it could have been my kids. I don't know. But I wanted to get that taken care of. And the driver's side rear door had a ding in it for my daughter. When she opened my truck door, bow, hit the truck. Pissed me off. And the front bumper had, you know, you get all those rock chips and all that good stuff in it. So I just said, hey, take care of all that stuff for me. And the price that this guy did it for, you know, I couldn't pass it up. He said he'll just charge me $900. You bring me $900 cash, I'll do everything. I'm like, shoot, sweet. And I looked at their work online. They had good reviews. A lot of people left comments on them. So I was like, you know, let me try them out. Because if this works out, then I want to paint my Cobalt. I want to paint the entire car over again. Same color, just the paint starting to get a little bad. So with that said, I'm getting ready to go over to the body shop. It's Saturday. They're not even working today, but dude had to stay extra late. And then he said he was coming in today to finish up some other cars. So he told me I could stop by today to pick up the car. So that's what we're about to go do. Man, so I'm here at the shop. They're getting ready to pull the Genesis out. I don't know what it's looking like. It's looking crispy, but we're about to find out and see. See it. Doors, they painted both doors. You really can't tell, but I mean, I can see the difference. I had the scratch that was right there. That came out. Front bumper they painted. Came out real nice. No more blemishes on the front bumper. So that came out real good. Then they did the driver's side. They didn't even have to do I didn't even ask them to paint it. But they went and took care I had a dent. Small ding up in here that my daughter hit. Then I had some blemishes down here. Took care of all that. Then the trunk, you can't even tell the trunk. They said they just buffed it out. So it came out real good. It's affordable auto collision here in Virginia. So we good to go. Oh man, now it's time to ride. Get back to the house, I'll do a thorough walkover, see what it looks like, you know. So before I get into the Genesis, I got a couple things I need to do to the Cobalt. So I got, just some small things I needed to do for a minute. I think this will be the third time I have to replace the shift boot. So I got a new shift boot right here to go in it. It looks like it's a little bit too small, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm gonna have to change this out. And then also, a couple months back, I broke the blinker. You know, while I was turning, I accidentally pushed up on it while it was still, I guess, engaged. So it broke something inside the little clicker where it clicks back into position. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace that today as well. Put that right here. Had it for months. With the moving on, I just never changed it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that inside. So that's before I show the Genesis. But once I get this done, then we're gonna dive into the Genesis. All right, so the first thing I got to do, since I got this AEM air fuel ratio, I have to take this off. I got like four little, I don't know if you can see it, but it's 4 little pins that I put in here when I first installed this. So I'm gonna have to take that off, remove this, and then I believe it's just some screws. Yeah, it's a couple of screws up under the trim piece. I should be able to take this off and take the top part off, and then I should be able to remove it. It looks like it just clips right in. Yeah, it looks like it just clips right in, so it should be fairly simple. Let me see if I can get it. So this was actually simpler than I thought. Maybe took me like 40 seconds to figure it out. So I took the turn around. Took the 3 screws from underneath the steering column. That popped out, which freed everything up. So now that gave me access. So I didn't even have to pull those out. Now it gave me access to the switch. So now it looks like it's 1 screw that's holding it in, I believe. Oh, it's 2 screws holding it in. So about to unscrew that real quick and then install the new one. Make sure it works. That was a success. Got it installed. It's good to go, and it's working like it's supposed to. So I couldn't even use the well, I guess I could have used the one that I bought, but for some reason it wasn't snapping in place. I mean, I don't know if it's aftermarket. It said it was genuine GM, but for some reason it just wouldn't snap in place. So every time I would like flick the blinkers down or you know, turn it left or right, it would just pull out. So what I did was I just opened it up and took the internals out. It was just one clip right here that sits on top. Where is it at? This little piece right here. You can see this is where it broke right here. This little gap, this opening, that's where it broke and wasn't disengaging when the steering wheel would turn. So I just took that piece out, exchanged it into my original one, and it snapped right back in place. So that was good to go. Now I'm about to change this nasty shift boot. You can see it's cheap, got holes in it. I probably had this on a car maybe a year and start ripping already. It was just I picked up from AutoZone, so I didn't expect it to last that long. But go ahead and replace that one. looks a whole lot cleaner with this boot. The only thing is I don't know why they created a slit on this and that kind of shows, but I mean, it's all good. But yeah, it looks a whole lot cleaner now. You know, it's not baggy, fit just right, you know. Now we take a good look of the Genesis. Let's see what it looks like. Really didn't clean this thing, but it should, you see, I ain't got no scratches at all in the trunk. You can't even see now. They did a real good job. Blended in the door. I think I had a little bit of scratches right here. You can see where you can actually see where they try to fix the rust spot. Looks like they just painted over it. We'll know in a little bit, in a couple months, but overall came out pretty good. And then when I was at the dealer, or when I was at the thing, you can't even see the dent or the body work. That's where the damage was right there. And then down here, they went ahead and painted the front door. I didn't even ask them to do this, but they painted the front door. Got rid of you had a bunch of scratches, like all in here. Scratches was all right there. You can see the primer, but they took care of that. And then the front bumper. So that they get a A+. Everything looks like it was done good. Fix it up real nice. Got me real nice. So I'm definitely gonna be taking my Cobalt there to get painted. Shouts out to what's the name, Chris. Chris at Affordable Auto Body in Virginia. I don't even know the actual town. I think it's Hopewell, Virginia. Colonial. No, I think it's Hopewell. So real good job.